This unit is probability. And the first thing we have to talk about when we talk about probability is sample space. And two things involved in that are tree diagrams and the counting principle. A sample space is a set of all possible outcomes for an activity or an experiment. So anything that could possibly happen, that's your sample space. So if you have a sample space for a coin, you could either have heads or you could have tails. That's the sample space. Sample space for rolling a die, a regular standard die, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In case you didn't know to begin with. So what we do sometimes is we draw a tree diagram to show all the different possibilities of multiple events. So this is whenever you have a multiple event. So in this case, we want to flip a coin and roll a die. These are two things that we want to happen. So some people line it up on the side. Some people do it from the top down. It's a tree diagram, so you can go down, up. I don't really care how you do it. I generally do a tree diagram from the top down. So when you flip a coin, you could either have a heads or a tails. I don't care if you go sideways or whatever. Now, if I got a heads and then I roll my die, I could have a heads and 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And same thing for a tails. I'm not a good artist, so those of you that are probably can space this out better. So that's your tree diagram. These are all the possibilities. So you could have a heads and a 1, a heads and a 2, a heads and a 3, heads and a 4. So as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 total possibilities of this situation. Because there are the number of possibilities is directly related to the sample space, we have something called the counting principle. The counting principle states that if you multiply the amount of events together, it tells you how many possibilities. So I have 3 shirts and 4 pairs of pants. How many different outfits can you create? The counting principle simply states 3 times 4. There are 12 possibilities. And to show you, I have shirt 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 pairs of pants. So 4 different pants. Blue, pink, whatever colors you have. So if you look at this, I could have one of the shirts and one of the pants, and then each of the pants. The second shirt or in each of the pants, and so on. So the way that this works, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So it's simply multiplication. So take a second and we're going to draw a tree diagram for all the possibilities of this dinner. So first I'm going to draw a tree diagram and I'm going to take it and create a sample space. So we could have, I'm going to do it sideways. Oh no, I'll do it this way. Hamburger, chicken nuggets, and a turkey sandwich. If I have a hamburger, I'm going to change colors here. If I have a hamburger, then my side dishes, I could have French fries or applesauce. So I could have French fries or applesauce. If I had a chicken nuggets, same thing, and turkey sandwich, same thing. French fries and applesauce. And then finally, not the greatest meal ever, but we could have milk, juice, or soda. So for each one of these, I could have milk, juice. I could change color here. Hold on. Go black. Milk, juice, soda. Milk, juice, soda. Bam! There it is. Okay? And so these are all the possibilities. So if you look at how many there are, total how many there should be 3 times 2 times 3. So that's 18 total possibilities. And that's how many I have down here. Now, we could also do this by listing a sample space. Some people like the sample spaces better. Some people like tree diagrams better. Okay, you have to do whatever you're told, I guess, like the question might ask, or if it's for you, whatever you're comfortable doing. All right, so the possibilities are, now you look at these, and you can have a hamburger, French fries, and milk. So that's one possibility. So the way that we do this, we go hamburger, French fries, and milk. We kind of put in parentheses like they're a point. And then we could have hamburger, French fries, and juice. I'm not obviously going to do all these. And then we could have a hamburger, French fries, and soda. Okay, those are 3 of the possibilities. Now, total, there should be 18. Okay, so I'm going to do one more little set. So I'm going to do the ones where you could have hamburger, applesauce, and milk. We could have ham. Hamburger, applesauce, and juice. Hamburger, applesauce, and soda. So this is the possibilities from hamburger to applesauce, milk. Hamburger, applesauce, juice, hamburger. So these are our possibilities here. So take a second and fill in the rest of these for if you chose chicken nuggets and turkey sandwich. Okay, so now this is what it should look like. This is your sample space. There should be 18 items in the sample space, like chicken, French fries, and milk, and, you know, turkey, applesauce, and milk, those kinds of things. So to answer these questions, there's a couple of ways you can answer these questions. Jose does not drink juice. Determine the number of different meals that do not include juice. So there's a few ways you can go about that. You can go through it and be like, okay, here's my sample space. I can just cross out all the places he had juice and then count them up from there. That's one way. The other way would be to say, and look up here at the courses and say, all right, I still have 3 options for the main course. I have 2 for the side dish, but if I don't like juice, then I only have 2 options there. So 3 times 2 times 2, that would be 12. Over here, Jose's sister will only eat chicken nuggets for her main course. So what are the different possibilities? So for this one, you say, okay, well, she only likes chicken nuggets. So this is the only possibility she has. So how many is that? Well, that's 6. One way. The other way is to look up here like we did and say, I can't erase, and say, I only want chicken nuggets, so I only have 1 option there. I'll multiply that. I still have 2 for the side dish, and I have 3, so that altogether is 6. So if you don't have the sample space written out, the counting principle is pretty much the easiest way. But if you do, you can also look at those. All right. Have a good day.